How you doing, guys? I hope you're all having a great week so far. And if you could see my face now, I'm absolutely beaming because I've just watched the latest episode of How I Met Your Mother and it was fantastic. I've been waiting for it for months and it's finally come out and I'm just so happy. It was such a good episode and I can't wait for the rest of the series. But anyway, enough of that. It's Thursday, we all know what that means. It's time for Would You Rather, 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 would you rather. Let's get rocking. Would you rather have sex in the bathroom or have sex in front of your parents? Who'd want to have sex in front of their parents? That is just awkward and disturbing. I think I'd definitely rather have sex in the bathroom than in front of my parents because that's a bit creepy. Would you rather fart really loudly in a very important business meeting in front of the CEO of your company or put your dick in a cup of leeches? Oh, that's a hard one. If I was to do the dick one, I think I would film it and submit it to Jackass because that sounds like something they would do. But I think I'd have to go with fart really loudly. I mean, it's not too bad, is it? It's not like you've just whipped your dick out and started wanking on the boss of your company. I mean, it's only a fart. What can you do? It's like bodily functions or whatever, isn't it? It's all natural. So yeah, I'd rather go with that. Would you rather have plastic ears or no hair? That's a bit weird. I think plastic ears if they worked like normal ears. If they were just plastic ears and I wasn't able to hear, then I think I'd go no hair, because I think I could rock the no hair look, be a bit of a bold guy, maybe get a tattoo on there on the top of my head, turn into a bit of a biker dude, I don't know. But yeah, plastic ears. If I'm still have the ability to hear, I go for that one. Would you rather have a perfect but short life or a long but shit life? I think I might have answered this one before, but I'd probably choose perfect but short because, you know, if you've lived a perfect life, there's not much more you're going to want to be doing in life, so I'm sure dying wouldn't really matter so long as your life's been perfect so far. But long and shit life, I hope I don't have a long and shit life because that's just boring, isn't it? No one wants a shit life, really. You want to be exciting and full of loads of interesting shit. So yeah, I'd rather go perfect but short life. Would you rather be keen, eager, but fucking useless, or be talented but can't be bothered to do anything? I think I'd rather be talented and know that I've got the skill there to do whatever I want to do, but not be motivated, because you can quite easily, well, you can't quite easily, but you can motivate yourself. I think if you've got the talents, you know, maybe listen to some of the Rocky theme tune soundtrack or something like that, I don't know, get yourself motivated a bit, listen to Eminem or something like that, I don't know. But I think I'd rather be talented than keen but not be able to do anything. Okay. Would you rather, when on a ski trip, every time you stop for a break on the slope, you turn into a giant piece of toast? Or when in a lift, you are retarded? That's a bit weird, isn't it? I think I'd probably choose toast when I stop on a ski trip, because I've never gone on a ski trip before. I can't even ski, so the chances of that happening are pretty slim. But when I go in lifts quite a bit, and when you do go in lifts, you're usually with quite a lot of people. So if for some reason you turned into a retard in a lift with like 5 other people in there, that'd be kind of a bit awkward, I think. So I think I'd rather turn into a giant piece of toast on a ski trip. Okay, let's move on to the comments from my last video. The first one is the most uprated one with 8 thumbs up from Music Basin, and he said, or she, would you rather have 5-some with 3 grandmas and 1 grandpa, all over 75 years old, or do a milk challenge of all the Nigerian track and field team sperm? So basically 5-some with old people or drink a shit ton of sperm. That is a really difficult one. I definitely would not want to drink the sperm. I mean, that's horrible. That's giving me shivers. Having a 5-some with old people. I mean, so long as you're not doing anything with the guy, it's still not technically gay. I mean, if I was like 40 or 50, then I could probably consider a 5-some with old people. But yeah, I think I'd probably choose that than drinking about 50 people's sperm. That's kind of ridiculous. The next one's from a guy called XOB, and he actually sent me a personal message with the question, which was quite nice. And he says, would you rather be the best romantic in the world or the best at having like sex in bed and all the other stuff you do in bed with girls? I'd probably choose the best in bed, because I can be pretty romantic when I want to, you know. Give that bitch some flowers. Bitches love flowers. And Yeah, but I mean, if you're romantic but terrible in bed, chances are you might not get such of a good, I don't know, good review maybe, or good. I don't know what I'm trying to say. You might not be as good with the ladies. Whereas if you're really good in bed and kind of semi-romantic, I'm sure they're going to remember you quite well. So yeah, I'd rather be good in bed than a romantic. Okay, I think we've got time for maybe one or two more. This one's from Plonkerboy900, and he says, would you rather be a baby for a week or an elderly pensioner who needs to rely on others to do everything for them for a week? I think being a baby is kind of the same thing, because, you know, either way you get to... you're getting someone to look after you for the entire time. But I think I would rather be a baby because there's a lot more things you can do, and I think it would be more interesting than being just an old person sat at home or in a nursing home, just being bored quite a lot of the time. Okay, well that's it for this week, guys. Sorry if I didn't include your comment on the last one, because I really do need to start making these longer, so I'll try and get like a maybe 10-minute one up next week. So don't forget to leave a comment with a would you rather question, give it a like if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.